Hi everyone, my name is Sophie and welcome on the Sionnach podcast. Welcome back. Maybe you watched the first one, and in that case, thank you so much, or anyway, thank you to be here. I hope you're going well. I'm back very quickly since the last podcast, but it's because I have kind of things to say and I wanted to record that podcast, so that's it. As usual, it will be like a short one, 30 minutes. That's my camera just allowed me 30 minutes, so I won't have a lot of finished object to show you, but I have lots to show you after that, so that's why. I'm gonna start now. So for the finished object, I have only one actually, and they are a pair of socks just here. Ta-da-da! You seen them on the first podcast. They are called the Pale Fire socks. They are designed by an Irish designer. I won't say her name once again because I'm too afraid to say it wrong, so yeah. But I will post them on Instagram today, so if you're watching and if you're interested, you can find them on the Sionnach Instagram account, okay? So as I said last time, I really enjoyed to knit them. So you start by the cuff and then you just do your work to the two. The heel construction was so interesting, and as you can see, you work the lace until the end. I'll show you how it does look. Sorry. So just here, you know, like usually when you do your two, you just stop here and you just work on stockinette stitches. On this one now. So if like the designer wanted to keep the lace until the end, but for not destroying the lace with the decrease, you know, like usually you do your decrease on the side, on both sides, like one every 2 rows. So in this one, it's one every row, one in the front and one in the back. Here you see it better. It's in the middle. It's crazy. That's the first time I've seen that. And it's so cool. And you know, because I never read the pattern completely when I'm knitting something, so it's like just I discover everything, you know, like where it goes. So I was wondering, like, how are we doing not, you know, the decreases, because like the lace is still here. Obviously you couldn't do them here, so I was very intrigued by that. Yeah, I'm not sure anymore by that, and then it's just like fabulous. And I was a bit afraid I would be like a bit annoyed here because it's very on the sole. It's not actually. I wore them yesterday. Well, not long, just to go outside and take pictures, but still, like, I haven't felt, because, you know, it's not very, you know, like, that's where the decreases are, but it doesn't really disturb you. Like, anyway, I thought it won't, because, like, why a designer would do that if it was annoying, you know what I mean? So no, they're really great socks, very good pattern. I really recommend you guys to try this pattern. The yarn, as I said last time, it's a Sionnach yarn. This is the regular 4-ply, okay, and it's dyed with logwood to do. Here we are. So this is my finished object. I'm very happy. So now I show them to you. I show them in the French one. The pictures are taken, so they are going to go in my socks box, because I have a box where I keep all my hand knitted socks. So yeah. So that's it for the finished object, and then after it's gonna be very quick because I have the cardigan carried down. Sorry, I'll show you, but like I didn't really make much. This is still the back. I hate this stitch, like one row it's pearl and the other is knit. I hated it so much, it's so boring, and plus it really gives me pain in my hands, just here, you know, like from the thumb to the to my wrist, yeah. Yeah, well, I have pain here when I knit this stitch, so I don't really enjoy this part of the knitting, but well, you have to be done. So that's it for this one, for the keratin. And then I have a bit of improvement in my boyfriend Harem sweater. I start just one cable, one row of the cables. So I start yesterday. He's been a very nice guy. He was ironing and everything yesterday. He made a lot of cleaning. Like all the week I was on my own. Not all the week, what I say is I kind of complain it doesn't really help me home, so all the time. But he cooks dinner every day. Like fair enough, he cooks the dinner every day, so I can do the rest, you know. So yesterday he ironed and I say okay, he made all the ironing. So I was okay, I can do some of the iron sweater. You know, it's 50-50, give me and I give you. So well, I start yesterday and I don't know why. First, I was knitting, it was around 10:30, yeah. And then after 10 p.m, not a.m, okay, that's very dark here. And I was watching Dairy Girls, and oh my god, I don't know if you watch that, but like I really like it. I found it very funny, but Jesus Christ, the accents are so strong. Like I can't understand. Like I said to my boyfriend yesterday. So I think there is 2 steps when you learn English. First is to understand one of our colleague who is from County Clare and he has like a real County Clare accent. It took me 6 months to understand him when I arrived my first year. And then second step is to be able to watch Dairy Girls and understand what they say, because like, oh, my accent is very strong I think, but their accent is even worse. So I was watching Dairy Girl and knitting the first row of the cables every 6. The biggest cables panel. The biggest cable panel is 28 stitches, so all the rest are different cables. It was so hard. Like it took me, I say, 30 minutes to knit just one row. Yeah. So I really like to knit cables. But I actually show you the wrong side, but anyway, I don't think you'll see any difference so far. I need to find a technique. I know there is technique to knit cables without cable needle, you know, because like I have to use my cable needle every 2 stitches. That's so painful. So I really need to learn that, because like it's gonna be cable all that jumper. So yeah, I really like it. That's it for my work in progress. I have one test knit, I don't know. The pattern was beautiful. It's for a French designer and she's a dyer as well. The pattern was beautiful, so I said, oh, if you need help, I'm here. Why did I say that? Like, oh my god, like, I don't know why. I have already so much to do. Like, that's crazy, because I'll show you, like. So for the knitting part, that's it. I'll just check the time. How much do we have? Like 20 minutes. Oh my god, I have to hurry up. Then now, something else came up in my life, if I can say. My parents were over 2 weeks ago, I think. So I'm in Ireland for almost, that's gonna be my 4th year. And it was the first time they came, okay? So we had a very great time. Everyone was very exciting. I was very tired because they don't speak English, and then I had to translate everything for them, like absolutely everything. So we had like a whiskey degustation. I had to translate that for them. I don't know the whiskey vocabulary in English. It was so hard. I bring them to visit some local shops, like we have the Buren Perfumery. I had to translate that for them. Sorry. We went to the Hazen Mountain as well. I had to translate all the tour. Like it was so hard, so tiring. It was so good to have them. Well, and so they arrived on Sunday evening and Sunday afternoon, and on Monday before we drove to Connemara, I say, oh yeah, I can show you a bit of the city, you know, because Dublin is a cool city as well. And my mom is a knitter as well, so as you may now guess if you're from Ireland and if you know, I brought them to This Is Knits. So it's a yarn shop, if you don't know, and then it's an amazing yarn shop, and it's located in a beautiful house, like a townhouse. So I brought them there, and there is like a little, how you say, upstairs, like a floor with I think they do the workshops here, and they have a spinning wheel. And I said to my parents, oh look, that's what I want to buy, blah. So I explained them. I saw one in Edinburgh, blah 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 blah. And then next thing, oh Jesus, it's so hard today, I'm sorry. Next thing, we were almost done, and I saw like a spindle, and I say, oh well, instead of buying a spinning wheel, I'm gonna buy a spindle because it's cheaper and it takes less space. And that's it, that's all I said. And then we keep doing our stuff, we left the shop, and then next thing, my stepfather gave me a bag. This Is Knits, and inside was a spindle. So I record the same podcast in French, and when I say I've got a spindle, instead I say I've got a spinning wheel. Well, that's very small for a spinning wheel. So no, I just got a spindle. And I was so happy because I really didn't expect it, so I almost cried. But I have no fiber with that, so I had to go back and to get some fiber. So I've got this lovely fiber from the Pretty Funky fibers. It's 100% merino. I don't think that was the best choice for first time spinning, because if I did understand well, the merino fiber are very short, and when you start, it's easier to start with some Shetland because the fiber are longer, so they don't break that easily. The beginning have been very hard. So then after that we were in Connemara, and so I watched some videos and I was spinning on the evenings, and I'm actually very happy of my regularity, because look at that, this is regular enough, you know. Well, of course there's parts where it's bigger, thicker, and parts where it's thinner, I think. But I'm so happy. So I don't know, I can't remember how many grams was how you call, I think you say, oh, it must be right here, the bats, yeah. But I have that left, that's it. Well, it's just after, I don't really know how to do with that. I don't know if I have to apply it. I don't really want to apply it if I can avoid, because it's already like kind of thick enough. I don't know if I can just like knit it straight, or like how do I take it off, so I need to find some video or someone to explain me. Well, actually I think tomorrow, because I'm going tomorrow to Ennis, to the spinning group, so I'm gonna find someone to explain me. Yeah. So from that, it brings me to another thing, actually talking about Ennis. So there is a spinning group in Ennis. They mostly have spinning wheel. I went in January, it was so great. I wanted to go in February, but it was when I was very sick, so I couldn't. I just checked the time. But well, and one of the lady who does that group opened like a shop, like a yarny craft shop, between Kinvara and Gort, if you know. I can't remember the name of the village, Ardamag or something like that, I'm not sure. So it's called Irish Fibre Craft. It's very cool. So I went 2 days ago. 2 days ago. And then it was so great. Like, so her name is Sandra, and she's also doing the yarn Meet the Wool. So it's a hand spun and dyed yarn, so either natural or acid dye. And it's lovely. And so we were talking, very nice woman, and then next thing I saw some undyed fleece, and I was like, okay, I need some. So I had took 2 of them. So it was undyed, and as you can see, it's a lovely blue. So I had some indigo vat ready to use that same day. So I put it in my indigo vat, and I'm so happy. So it's not a strong blue, because it's a second dip, you know, like first I've dipped some yarn that I'll show you just after, then I dipped that, and then after that I dipped more yarn, and you'll see the color, it's amazing. So I'm very, very pleased with that. So I'll bring that with me tomorrow to Ennis, and I really want to show to Sandra because she explained me the story of that place, and that was so cool. So there's some Shetland in, and I can't remember the second one, like it's a blend, but I can't remember the second sheep, you say sheep, well, the variety, well, I can't remember, breed, yeah, sheep breed, so Shetland and something else. So I'm so happy, so I really want to have that done, to put that on my spindle. So yeah, that's it for, oh my god, no, I'm so happy with that, and it's so nice, like it's so nice, and I'm so happy I dyed it. Like first I totally felt it, even if she told me, oh, this one would be very hard to felt because of the other sheep breed, but I was still afraid, and no, I'm so happy. I really want to show her now, like I'm so excited. So talking about indigo, we're gonna stay on that. I so dyed more indigo. It's not completely dry, can't annoy me because we have some, so all my yarn stuff are in the guest room, and we have a friend staying for a few weeks, so there's still some yarn to dry. So this is the first batch of indigo. I really like it. It's very like various different shade of blue, you know, like of indigo. Look here and here. Oh, I love indigo so much. I need to buy bigger pots for the vats, but like because I really want to dip everything in, basically. But I really like it, even if it's a very hard job because you really need to look after the temperature and everything, but it's still so cool to do. Look at that! Oh my god, I'm so happy. So that was the first bath of indigos, and after I dyed the fleece, and then just after that I put more yarn inside, and I was kind of okay. There's still a bit of indigo pigment inside, but not much, you know. I knew it, but you know, you always want to try to use your bath to the maximum because you don't want to waste any color. So I dipped some yarn. Look at that amazing blue. Is it not just so nice, really? Oh my god, like I'm so happy of this one because it's a pale blue, but at the same time it's so bright. I'm just a bit disappointed of something. It's like I only use 4 skeins when I dye because my pots are very small, and if I put more it would be too narrow and the color and the heat won't really move into the pot, you know. So on this one, 2 of them are like just this blue, and then the 2 others have like some patch of darker blue. So I'm a bit annoyed of that because I love to have enough quantity for someone to do like a cardigan or a sweater, you know. But well, c'est la vie, as we say. So that's it for the indigo. I have a bit more to show you. So first I have this one to show you some. I have some of my yarn in a shop in Well. The name shop is Ewe Filthy Things. I don't know how you pronounce that, you know, it's E-W-E, I think it's Ewe or We Filthy Things, I'm not sure. So Nikki is a lovely person. I mean, I never met her, but like all the contact we have by email, it's so great. I really like to work with her. So I was supposed like to dye more logwood. Logwood give you like blue purple shades, you know. And then I put my yarn, and sometimes I don't know, I can't control logwood. This is my nightmare actually. And it didn't really come out purple or neither blue. It came like that. yeah. Well, I really didn't like the color. I say, okay, I need to do something else with that. So I said, yeah, let's do some speckling. So I did some speckles. So there is some pink, there is some yellow and green, and now I really like them. Look, so nice, isn't it? No. I really like. So that'll go. I don't know. I'm gonna do a shop update. I think on Tuesday, where I put all the indigo dyeings because they're still not online. So I'll put that online, and I will put that online as well. So if you want some, just go. No, I really like it. I think it's my favorite are the indigo anyway. I was going to say it's maybe one of my favorite last time. No, the indigo are my favorite. So talking about Nikki and her shop, she's actually designing a shawl as well, and I really like the idea. So there is one skein of 100 grams, and you have to coordinate 6 mini skeins on the side to do that shawl. So I offer her to dye some kit. I'm really pay attention because I said that to my boyfriend yesterday, and he didn't understand kids, and it was like, what? You want to die with kids? You want to die kids? I was like, no, kids, kite, you know, K-I-T, and he was like, oh, okay, I thought you meant kids, and I was like, no, not really. So I'm gonna dye some kits for her, so I should have the minis coming very soon, maybe today or Monday, I hope, the latest. So I'm very exciting about that, like, oh yeah, I can't wait. And then how long do we have left? 7 minutes. Talking about the yarn, like I just got an email saying the mini skin will be delivered today. So that's such a fabulous day, like, oh my god. Oh god, I'm so happy. That's amazing. So it means I'll be able to dye on Sunday, because Sunday I finish work at 2 o'clock, so I'll have plenty of time. That's so cool. And then to finish, I have some mohair, kin mohair and silk to show you. So this is something I had on my shop. I made some attempt to dye it because I just was curious, and I make sure. I think I showed on Instagram, but like I decided to have this base on my shop now because I love it so much. It takes the color so differently. I think I already told you that last time I showed you, but like they're so pretty. Look at that. I made pictures yesterday because the weather was so nice, so it was perfect day. Oh my god, I absolutely love this one. The blue is indigo, of course, so that's why I may love it. And then I want to show you these two. They look very similar, and at the same thing, they're so different. I don't know if you can catch the difference by camera. So this one I've been dyed with indigo and yarrow, and this one I've been dyed with red onion skins. And look, the green, like it's almost like very yellow greeny, and this one is more like a blue green, you know, like, and that's the difference, and they're so nice. So you have 70% kin mohair and 30% mulberry silk. They all do 50 grams, so they're so light, and they have like 420 meters each. In that there is 400 meters. Well, I'll show you. You know, that's amazing, because if you do need like a cardigan or like a jumper just with one thread, you can, of course you can. It's so light and so warm. Not the last winter, but like 2 years ago, the owner of the hotel I worked in asked me if I could knit her a jumper, oversized jumper with some actually kin mohair, the Rowan brand, yeah. Oh my god, it was such a pleasure to knit. It was so light, but it was so warm. When I had it on my knee, on my lap, it was so warm. So I say, even if you do like a jumper with that, it can be a bit, you know, you can maybe you will see under, you know, like, I don't know the word, but like if you have like a little t-shirt or whatever, it's cool, but it's still so warm. But you can also knit one thread of the mohair with one thread of 4-ply, you know, like you can mix them together. You don't have to do like blue and blue. I mean, you can do these two together. Actually, these two together will be great, you know, and it does like some effects. That'll be some texture. That's so great. So that will be had on the shop as well very soon, I think. I just took some picture and I'm writing, well, I know the blog is in French, but still I'm writing a blog post about this yarn where I give some idea, like if you want to knit this yarn on its own, like what can you do, and if you want to knit with 4-ply or decay or even single, you know, you can really mix with everything. I give some idea as well. So yeah, I hope you'll enjoy it, because I hope you like it. Look, it's so nice, like, yeah. And I think that's it for now. Yeah, anyway, there's 3 minutes left, so I hope you did enjoy, guys. Don't be shy, like leave me comments, like, I don't know, if you do enjoy it, or even if you don't like it, just tell me, but just tell me why as well. You know, I will very appreciate that. I hope you do understand, like, I'm always so afraid, like, you do not, or I'm afraid as well, like, sometimes I may do stupid mistake, you know, when I'm talking, but yeah, just let me know. Well, I hope to see you soon, and then thank you for watching, and then have a wonderful day. Bye!